Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday the 1st of October 2023 and I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your October. If you've reached October yet, I guess it could still be September where you are. Anyway, I'm going to play the New York Times hard level Sudoku in just a second. According to an article in the Guardian, yesterday's Guardian, Booking.com has not always been paying its bills, not always been paying the hotels. I've used that website in the past, and as a user, I found it to be pretty convenient, pretty good. You know, you pay your money, and when you arrive at the hotel, you either have a printout or you've got something on your telephone or whatever to confirm your room, confirm your booking, etc. And it's all worked pretty well. So from the point of view of a user, it's worked very well. But apparently, lots of hotel owners have been complaining that they have super long delays in getting their money. And this can actually even lead to the end of a business because they just can't afford not to collect money. You know, of course, these kind of online things are taking over the whole world now. Everything's so convenient. Even like a coach in Thailand, I booked a couple of tickets for coach in Thailand to go to the northeast of Thailand. I mean, you know, it's all online. You can do it from your home, and when you arrive at the bus station, you can just show them your verification number, etc., etc. So this is the world we live in now. But you know, hotels are running real businesses. I guess I don't know if the suggestion is that it's deliberate or that it's just like their technology is naff. Either is possible, I suppose, but you know, this kind of problem needs to be sorted out. I mean, people will suffer, hotels will close, and eventually Booking.com will have fewer places to choose from if they're not careful. So let's hope that they can get the problem sorted out. I think what I really suspect is this: all of these big tech companies are the same. They won't employ human beings. You know, unlike the old traditional companies, these big tech companies are making huge profits. Making huge profits by not employing humans. They just use technology, but the technology often doesn't work perfectly, and when it doesn't, you need human intervention to put things right. And that's the problem with all of these big tech companies. There's no real humans to contact when you need to. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. I can see two things I noticed while I was chatting to you. One thing I noticed were the 7s blocking those squares and the 7 blocking here. So that's going to give me a 7 there. And the other thing I noticed were the 3s blocking likewise. Likewise? That's not right. Whatever I wanted to say. Anyway, in those directions, that's what I meant to say. Okay, let's start with the numbers and see if we can find anything useful before we go further and think harder about things. I must admit, it was very nice today. You know, pleasures in life. I like small pleasures in life, and I actually managed to drive to the supermarket and fill up the boot with a huge amount of food that I can't carry without a car. So after not having a car for a couple of months, this was a beautiful small luxury today. Small pleasures are nice ones often. New York Times seems to have been pretty tough as far as I'm concerned for quite a while now. In general, I mean, of course, some days easier than others, but... Okay, we've got 167 blocking these two squares. We're going to get 167 in these 3 squares, a typical New York Times. They're getting more and more of these things. 167 triple here. Not often I can't see them, but I spotted it now. 167, what does it mean? It means that this has to be 3 5s. So the 5 blocking across here will give me a 5 there, and we'll put a 3 into that square there. Missing numbers down here are 2, 4, 8. We've got 2 and 8 in the same row, so we'll put a 4 there. Now, I think we need to... Yes, we do. 2 and 4 we need in this column here. And so they can't go here. That leaves only 2 other spots. So this is going to be a 1. That's the other number for this column. We'll have 2 and 4 at the ends. We have 2 and 8 blocking up here, 2 and 8 blocking across here, so we've got a pair of 2 and 8 in those squares. How does that help? I don't know. 7 blocks across here, so we get 7s there. 7s must be in those squares. Does that give me anything yet? Not sure. Okay, let's look again. 2 and 8. 5, do we know? Not sure. 6. 9. Okay, 9 blocks up there, so that's going to put 9 into that square there. Six blocks this square here, so this must be our 6, and at the end here will be a 5. 5 blocking down here across these 2 rows. There's a 5. Now I said this was 2 and 8, so what are we left with? 7, 5. So 5s will be down there. Well, I've gone quiet because I don't see the next move. So I'm going to have a little click through again. Ah, there's a 3 to be had over here. I hadn't noticed that one. Okay, there we go. Let's put the 3 there then. What was up here? I've forgotten. This was 5 and 7, wasn't it? So this is going to be 1 and 4. Yeah, we've got 4s blocking down here and down here, don't we? Yeah, so this is going to be a 4, and this is going to be the 1. Okay. Now, what have we got over here? Is this 1 and 3 blocking across here? 7 blocking. This is this whatever is left. I was looking at this block here before and thinking what goes here. So we've got 1 and 3 in those squares. 1, 3. What is the other number? 2, 7. So 1, 3. Oh God, excuse me. I'll explain what I'm trying to say in reasonable terms. 1, 3, and 7 cannot be in this square. There's only one number left. It's a 2. Right, there we are. Struggled to get that out, but anyway, finally. We have 6 blocking across here. That's going to give me a 6 there. And the last number here is a 7. So 7 blocking across here, 7 down there. There's a 7. And we'll have 1 and 3 in those squares. And our 4 blocks this square here. So that's our 4 now. And then a 2, I believe it is, finishes off the column. I think I'm getting to the tough part. I'm going to search again, see if I can see anything else. Well, I think this is where pencil marks are going to come in handy. Just one brief moment while I just double check stuff again. Okay, let's do the pencil marks. Let's do the pencil mark again. It should be a musical. Missing digits here are 2 and 8. Missing digits here are 5 and 7. Let's... Okay, this was 1 and 3 over here, wasn't it? We also have 3s in those squares there and 3s there. Now back to the 1s. 1s are somewhere there. Twos are in these squares. I know 4s are along here as well, but not in exactly the same way. Two there we go. 3s are done. 4s are across there and across here and there. Oops. Get rid of the 5 there. Sixes. Oh, this is 7 and 8, isn't it? Let's put the do the 7s first. 7 there. Alright, so I think that's just what I can do for pairs. So anyway, it's not going to be too terrible. I'm filling in pencil marks at this stage because I think we've limited a lot of stuff. So let's get the 2s into those squares there, and let's also put 8s in any of those squares there, and that's done. Well, now what are we looking for up here? Do we know anything about 5? 5 blocks up there, so we get 5s in those squares. What do we know about 7? Not a great deal. 7 goes there, and then 9 blocks up there, so we have 9s in those squares. Missing numbers here are 8 and 9, I think. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put my glasses on. Oh, there's a pair of 5 and 7. I don't need to put my glasses on. There's a pair of 5 and 7 here. And there's even a unique rectangle here, so stuff to get rid of. Let's get rid of the 5 and the 7 there, and also let's place a 9 here. And then let's get rid of these candidate 9s. 2, 8, 2, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay, right now let's have a look along here. 4, 6, 4, 6, and so... Two, 8, and 9. 3 numbers in 3 squares, but that doesn't change anything. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Where are we now? This block here, let's see, 1 blocking down and across like this, so we get 1s in those squares. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all done. Okay, so let's come to the bottom here. 1 blocking all the way down here, so we have One's in those squares, 2 blocking like so. 4, what do we know? 4 blocking across the bottom here. 5 like this. 6 across there. And 8 blocking down there. Okay. So this is going to have the most candidates of a grid, I think. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 5 and that's 4, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do believe. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, look. So this is the only 9 in this column actually. If we click on 9, that should be true. Yes, that is true, because now this 9 means that that can't be a 9. We can remove it, and so the 9 is here like that. Now this has to be a 3, because it can't be 4, because all of the others, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 the others add up. That's the only 3. There we go. So here's our 3, here's our 1. 1 then will be in those squares there. Or 1 cannot be in these squares here. There's our 3, and this is not a 3. That's our first completed digit then. Alright, so we can fill in whatever goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for 6 and 8 in this block here. Now we got the 6 blocking across here. Oh, actually 6 has to be in this square here. And then this is going to be an 8. And this is the only place for a 9. And 9 is in that square there. So this is our 2. Our 8 is here now. That's 2, and that's our 8. This is our 2, and this is the 2 there. So this is the 2 and 4 there. Okay, let's do a little bit of housekeeping then. Alright, this is the only place for a 7 now in this row. Let's put the 7 in. So that's our 8, that's our 7. 5 is up there. 7 is there, 5 is there. This is a 1 now. 4, 1, 1, 1, 6. 4, 4. Still a bit of candidate removal, and up here the 5 has to go. And we have 7, so this is 6. This is going to be 5. 5 goes there. 8 is the last number we need there. We still need an 8 in this location. This is 6 and to finish the game, 7 does it. So that's our New York Times hard level puzzle for the first one in October. I'll see you around. Bye bye.